Yes, yes. It is us. The leftovers. Back from Thanksgiving, enjoying our good, God-blessed American holiday. And if there's one thing I learned, it's that the Native Americans had it coming. Right, Hassan?
Of course, yeah. That's the important lessons that you learn from Thanksgiving.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you know what I learned from
all
Thanksgiving?
Domestic terrorists.
You know what I learned from Thanksgiving? A lesson I learn every fucking year, and I just refuse to recognize said lesson. Turkey's mid. It's mid. It's mid.
We taught, turkey's mid. Everyone, there's a reason we only eat it once a year.
Yeah,
it's better.
It's
we
mid.
Eat it.
Yeah, it's mid. Like it's not that good. It needs to get hard carried by stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, and even then, it's like you're still like, oh man,
dry.
I would like honey ham. I feel like would be way better.
And they go. Oh, I gotta baste it like 100 times before it's done. It's like, yeah, it's not good.
Yeah,
I have to put butter in under its skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe.
How was
maybe
your turkey? Was it good? Did you have turkey?
My grandma made it. It was all right. It's just mid. It's not good. But we're Turkish, so we have like first of all, I love Thanksgiving. I love all of the American holidays. They're so much fun. For the family aspect of it.
You would think that Turkish people would cook the best turkey.
Here it is. Hey, there it is. I learned about like the reason why it's called turkey or Hindi in Turkey, which is India.
Oh, okay.
It's just where the original formation of the bird, which we now understand as turkey, came from. It was like Turkish merchants. That
really?
were selling them. Yeah, it was like a guinea. I think it's called guinea.
Okay.
Some kind of. It's like some kind of bird. It's like easily domesticated.
Okay,
So
a little Thanksgiving trivia for us.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
But my turkey was pretty good this year, and I don't know what happened, but my mom made it, who's not even a good chef traditionally, but I got to say the turkey kind of slapped. So
Yeah?
I'm just putting that out there.
Okay, why you gotta flex on me like that?
I don't know.
That's
My
kinda
mom
weird.
usually she can't cook, but the turkey was good, and I'm not trying to say anything about your grandma.
We also eat like
Sure, she's lovely.
Yeah, no, she made like incredible alenazik. It's just like a Turkish dish. It's like pureed, creamy eggplant puree basically underneath, and then on top of it you have like ground beef kind of. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not doing a good job describing it, but like that's
okay.
That's decadent, She's very good at that sort of stuff. We eat like mostly Turkish food in Thanksgiving.
It tastes like beef jerky.
Does it taste like beef jerky?
What is that from?
Oh, that's it's Fousey Tube.
No.
Keemstar gave him a piece of beef jerky, and he said it tastes like beef jerky. So yeah, which it was.
Great lord, thank you. Congratulations, Fousey Tube.
And did you guys have any good arguments over Thanksgiving?
Yes, we did. As a matter of fact,
Okay.
I had Cenk over, the Young Turks' very own Cenk, who is my uncle. I am a nepotism hire.
He was trending on Twitter for, I guess, the right, quote unquote, was laughing at him because he said, what did he say? He said
these guys on the right are always projecting, and they are literally pedophiles, but they love claiming the left are pedophile groomers
I
when
don't
they
even
are.
disagree.
No, he was right about that. That's not what we argued on. We actually agreed on that, and then we quickly started arguing on his advocacy for Rick Caruso and how like he thinks. Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
He is unhinged, bro.
Wait, he's a fan of Rick Caruso?
He's not a fan of Rick Caruso. He thinks Rick Caruso sucks, obviously, but he hates Karen Bass.
Okay.
And thinks that like the Democratic Party's incompetence, like Eric Garcetti and Karen Bass, like they are the same and they're not going to do anything. At least Rick Caruso would have shook things up. And he also wants to like legitimately punish people. Like he thinks he is totally on board with like the narrative that crime is exploded, but nobody's reporting it because cops are not showing up to crime scenes, so people just don't even report it. There's like homeless people, doing sexual assaults in every corner, that sort of thing.
Okay. By the way, I forgot to mention this. This episode, which has nothing to do with the homelessness issue here in LA, is sponsored by DoorDash.
Yes. That's great. That's a great segue.
Go on what you were saying about sexual assault.
Yeah, unrelated to DoorDash, but no, he was just like, he's been saying crazy shit. He was just like, why do you think toothpaste is locked up at CVS? I'm like, yeah, because people are poor. Like,
Yeah.
And he's like, well, they're stealing it because they know they can steal it. I'm like, no, they're stealing it because they're poor.
Are you exposing him right now?
No. We had this live on camera.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay,
we had this, and plus he's like, he's advocated for these things on camera on his own show.
Okay.
So I don't feel
he recently got exposed for taking you to Hooters. I don't know if you saw that people.
I did. Well,
clip.
you and I talked about it. If you remember,
You wouldn't name him. I said it was Chank. And then the clip showed up on the subreddit of him being like, I've taken my young nephews to Hooters when they were kids, and it didn't turn them into conservatives.
Yeah, no, it was.
But I said, well, you took your nephews where? So, Chank, questionable character.
I look, I mean, I lived through it. I went there. It wasn't traumatizing at all. It was fucking awesome. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it.
But so you are against it? Like, there's got to be some age cutoff for the Hooters.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, you can't.
But like the age cutoff is almost like they wouldn't appreciate it anyway. They wouldn't even understand what the fuck's going on if they're like that young. You know what I mean?
Right. But it's just weird.
You think it's weird?
Maybe it's not that bad. It's just Hooters. But I think there's just something odd about the restaurant that's called Hooters.
A restaurant.
A restaurant. And they make how is that even legal, by the way, to force your waitresses to wear tiny outfits? I thought that would be illegal.
Fantasies.
I mean, strip clubs also exist, Ethan. You know what I mean? Like people can do consensually that kind of thing. But Hooters is also like super light though. It's not even like softcore or anything. It's just they literally wear like these like crazy bronze socks all the way up, or what are they called? Like the tights?
Exploding milk porn?
I don't know.
I'll show. Maybe you guys don't even know. Here, this is what they wear at Hooters, and they only hire like young girls, and they wear this outfit. It's really not a big deal.
Now you just have Instagram, so they don't even do this anymore. Like this was like back in the day. This was your big. You know, maybe you hope that like a Hollywood producer came to your Arkansas Hooters. You know what I mean? Now you can just go on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know.
Post feet.
If it wasn't called Hooters, it wouldn't even be that bad. I feel like the name makes it like so much more absurd.
Yeah,
but there it is.
Yeah, no, it is a bygone era for sure. Which is why I think a lot of people like Nick Adams will like ride or die for it, and I don't care about it enough to defend it one way or the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's tame.
I don't think it shouldn't exist. I just think it's funny to bring your kids.
I am ride or die. On the other hand, in the other direction for child beauty pageants, I am 100% anti-child beauty pageants.
Serve hamburgers there.
Like I have always been anti-child beauty pageants. The reason why I say this is because every single one of these right-wing freaks, okay, that like will do like anti-pedophilia seminars and anti-pedophilia fucking like these like rallies and stuff. They always love child beauty pageants.
No shot anyone would admit to liking that.
Yeah, it's on video. I went to a anti-cuties rally outside of Netflix, and I talked to these fucking QAnon guys, and the main organizer openly was like, well, you know, child beauty pageants are a little different. Like, my niece did that. And I was like, bro, what the fuck do you mean? It's
That's
worse.
What cuties is.
It's worse, dog. So always, if you want to catch a conservative on the fucking back foot, always ask him, like, what do you think about child beauty pageants?
Incest. There you go. Adult incest. Guys, we have a lot to talk about today, so leaving Thanksgiving behind, let's just get right into it.
Dude, there's so much.
DeFranco, real quick, teddyfresh.com, new drops out today. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it fast. Thank you.
I want the polo tee.
Which one do you want?
I DM'd you, bro. You said I got you.
Oh, yeah, we ordered it. Right? Okay. Right, Lena?
That shit was fire.
Yeah, it's ordered.
The polo tee with like the fluffy.
Yeah, that one's really nice. I want those too. Where is it? It's since you asked me, I'll open it.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my god. Is this unisex?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank God.
So we got you a 3XL.
Okay, great.
Fuzzy neon collar. This sweater or jacket I'm wearing today is here. This is the jacket I was wearing that everyone loved.
That's fire.
Tapestry jacket. It really is nice. And then I was wearing also, here's the piece I'm wearing right now. Bear brooch. It actually has a teddy bear brooch on it.
That's hot.
Thank you, Will Smith. And Hila's wearing this last week, which is like the bedazzled jeweled gemstone hoodie. And this one I was wearing yesterday that everyone loved. This one's really nice. It's a denim
Colored
shirt.
denim shirt. Yeah, that one's nice.
Super nice. I love this one.
I like it.
So there it is. There's actually all kinds of new stuff there. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have that for you soon. So we didn't have a 3XL in the building.
If you have a XL or 2XL, I'll rock it.
It might be a little tight.
It's all good.
Lena, we got an XL. Let's get
off the fucking
let's
muscles,
get this king
dude.
in there. You've been working out. You feeling good finally?
Extra large and extra
No,
hard.
What's your body fat at?
I think no, probably like fucking 17-18%.
Is that
most
bad?
likely. Yeah, I don't have a six pack. I have a flabby gut, maybe higher,
What's the
probably like
six pack
20.
coming out. You've been working your ass off.
Yeah, I have been. I've gotten incredibly strong, so that's good. Like I've been able to do my recomp, and I'm like reaching my old levels of like, I'm reaching my old gym PR levels, which is great. Took a fucking year. But as far as like cutting, I'm just gonna do it after. Like I'm gonna get into a deeper cut afterwards because I can't it's just been hard.
Speaking of exercise, our boy Liver King, I'm sure you heard.
Oh, don't.
He came to our fucking studio and lied to our faces. I didn't eat it, but I put raw bull testicles in my fucking mouth.
I ate
for that,
it,
man.
Ethan.
I know.
Fucking ate it.
And you didn't need to do that. The testes didn't make him look like that, Hassan. It was the 7 different steroids, $12,000 a month.
Milk and oat.
So a couple things I want to say about this. One, you will not be able to achieve that body even if you just do his stack. Let's say you have 15 grand lying around and you fucking shoot up and you take the oral supplements and everything that Liver King is taking.
Yeah.
You're not going to look like that. That requires a tremendous amount of dedication. I knew that from the jump. I knew that he was most likely taking steroids, but I also still respected his regimen. And most people that go to the gym and people that actually are honest about their steroid usage will tell you that, okay? I have a lot of friends who do bodybuilding. They have incredible bodies, okay? Incredible. They're jacked. They focus on aesthetic. They focus on composition. And that is impossible to achieve unless you are literally doing everything correctly. Mm-hmm. Like all the little margins, like you're having dextrose right after a workout. You know what I mean? Like that's what Liver King was doing. So I think if he had even been honest about his like steroid usage, sure, normies who don't understand it would have probably said, "Oh, you're cheating," because a lot of normies think that.
He is cheating, though.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of people that do everything right.
The disingenuous part of it is, yes, selling this falsehood,
fraud,
and claiming that like you too can become like him as long as you take the liver supplements.
It's fraud, bro.
But it's doubly fraudulent because like it's not just the fucking liver supplements that make him look like that. It's not just the steroids that make him look like that. It is the tremendous, like insane amount of working out that he does. He walks 13 miles on his off day. Like those conversations between the ones that were leaked to More Plates, More Dates.
Yeah.
It showed that he was working out twice a week, eating super close to what he's actually claiming with like additional supplements that he refused.
Twice a week?
Or working out twice a day,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Even on his off day, walking 13 miles.
Yeah.
Definitely clearly has like a tremendous amount of body dysmorphia because he was like hyper focusing on his back fat. Yeah, which is non-existent. Like you're crazy. He is still like a very impressive. He could have been just like an impressive, funny guy. You know what I mean?
But I don't think anyone would have really. I don't think he would have been as big if he was like, "Yeah, I'm on steroids." I don't think it would have caught on. He looks like a freak. He looks crazy, but I don't think it would have got him anywhere. But I think you're making a good point about the fact that it's not even the steroids. He's like super wealthy for some reason. And he has got trainers and doctors and coaches and is able to basically commit like 100% of his day.
No, more importantly than all of that, dude. More importantly than all that, he has got immense willpower. Like this is his shit. Like this is it's not easy to get up every fucking day.
So we respect Liver King, despite it all.
No matter what happens,
bro. It's because he reached out to you and called you a primal after the interview.
No.
I know what this is.
No, I think he's a scammer. He's a scammer, obviously. But I'm just trying to be as like well balanced on this issue as possible, because like no matter what happens, like it doesn't discount the tremendous amount of work that goes into making yourself look like that. And you might not appreciate it, but it's not for you.
It is hard work, but also okay, whatever, who cares? Called you a primal. It's like most people don't even have access to the time and money to do that.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
Like, hard work is cool, but like I feel like there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, I'd love to work out all day if I had the time and money.
Yeah, no, he's got he's got some.
If you want to get
some issues,
if you want to get in his head though, talk about back fat. Apparently, what's up, Liver King? That back fat.
Dude, if you want to get in his head, you should ask him how his liver's doing, man. Yeah. Like, bro,
not good.
He wasn't even just taking the ancestral supplements for his liver, which are like fine, whatever. But he was also taking additional liver health supplements on top of that, because if you stack shit like that, that's gonna filter through your liver. Your liver is busted, dog.
Not going well.
Liver King has the liver of the 75-year-old man.
Okay, so moving past that, so sad, Liver King. This motherfucker really came and yelled subprimal in my face when he had 7 different steroids going through his body. I mean, come on. I'm more primal than
you should do his stack.
I don't fucking care.
Content idea. You do his stack.
This is all natural.
We get you fucking yacked, okay? We get you fucking yacked. You're still wearing a fat suit.
Hormones in my head looks like a basketball, bro.
Hassan really wants to get you jacked.
I want to get jacked too, but I'm not taking
yacked.
Dude, we were looking up all the medicine he was on. He was on like some weird expensive experimental shit. It wasn't even approved for human consumption. Like
a lot of the steroids are from horses anyway. Like most people that take steroids, a lot of people that take steroids are taking like horse steroids. Like clenbuterol is a horse asthma medication.
You start doing this.
But yeah, I mean, you've been looking good. You've been looking healthy. Like I've seen like with respect to like your older videos, even like the Liver King video, because you've been taking the suppies.
No, this is all natural, baby. All natural. Yeah, so by the way, Kanye West is on InfoWars right now, and I was going to talk about Kanye West. Yeah, about today he was on Tim Pool.
Yeah.
With Nick Fuentes. I saw you finally had to talk about that Nazi fuck.
Yeah, Ethan knows. Like every time Nick Fuentes, like, I don't know, is outed as like someone who has a boyfriend who's a cat boy, or someone who is like I think he was also outed as that too, like as a chaser.
Yeah.
Every time when that stuff used to happen, Ethan would be like, yo, let's cover it on Leftovers. I was like, no, I don't want to talk about this fucking freak, because I don't want to give him even a little bit. Like, he's in the margins. He doesn't have that big of an audience. I don't want to give him any fucking light whatsoever. And now it doesn't matter, because Kanye was like, no, that guy, I'm going to make him famous.
That guy's dope. That guy?
My guy, he said.
That guy who says
having sex with white women having sex with black men are akin to bestiality. Nick Fuentes said that.
Yeah, and he also said it's white people's time right now to vote. And if we mess it up, I don't believe in democracy. We need to get Trump in office to make sure he never leaves. He actually hates black people, which is what's so interesting about their alliance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but it doesn't matter. Like, he doesn't care. Well, so
no, he doesn't give a fuck.
The irony, of course, is that he's Nick Fuentes. Okay, so like, as a white supremacist with a last name, like, I don't think he recognizes, or I don't think he cares, that eventually, like, that shit's not gonna last. That allegiance is not gonna last for a very long time. You know what I mean? Not to talk about what you said about Ben Shapiro, but that's kind of how it works. You know, these guys, they will turn on you eventually. They will say, hey, you're not white either, Nicholas Fuentes.
Funny that you mentioned Ben Shapiro, because I want to talk about how he's basically afraid of the monster he's built now that Kanye's out there doing the anti-Semitism world tour. But Kanye's on live with Alex Jones right now, and we're just pulling. I think this is by far his craziest interview he's ever done. And we're pulling clips of it right now that we're going to watch.
Twisted fantasy.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson's a fan. But before that,
he said the Jews are the canary in the coal mine. Once people start going after Jews, world-changing events will happen.
Wait, do we have that clip? I saw that.
Yeah.
I said, Jordan, I'm not a canary. But actually, I like what he said. It's just written
It's
really
not
dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it's not false either. He's right. Like
No, it's not at all. I'm just not a canary, Jordan.
Yeah.
I'm a human being.
No, you're a canary, Ethan.
Jews are canaries.
Ethan, I saw a dream. My grandma and her pubic hair, and you were there as well.
My friend Ethan, a
Flapping
Jewish clown.
Flapping your canary wings.
My maternal grandmother
He flew
sitting by the
past
bank
my
of the swimming
grandmother's
pool.
pubes. He was a canary. He dropped
Her
from the
genital region
sky.
was exposed dimly.
Oh.
It had the appearance of a thick mat of hair.
He tried to tell
She
me,
was stroking
stop.
herself absent-mindedly.
The canary started picking lice out of my grandmother's pubes.
Oh, God.
remember
Oh,
taking my
God. You are doing
daughter-
that. You're the canary.
He was Ethan Klein. He was a Jew. All right, here's a new Jordan Peterson.
These
drop.
guys have like literally aligned so frequently with fucking straight up neo-Nazis that it's kind of funny where they're like, hold on now.
Yeah.
Nazism, there's no place for that in our Nazi movement.
I mean, yeah, Jordan has always been as far as I'm aware, he's always kind of, people have been poking him for the Jew stuff. I remember a few years ago, before he went totally radical, people were like, what are your thoughts on the Jewish question?
Yeah, I wonder why people ask him that,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
So how strange that your audience is regularly trying to hear your perspective on whether we should exterminate the Jews or not.
Yeah, but his answer was great. He basically said, no, I don't think we should kill all the Jews. So I was like, well, that's a relief. That's
bar is
woke.
so low.
That's woke for Daily Wire, even though their boss is Ben Shapiro. But here's Jordan once again talking about trans people. Here it is.
I saw a surgeon on some chat yesterday, the day before, who was bragging about doing 3,000 double mastectomies. For me, that's Auschwitz. I saw a surgeon on some...
Imagine all the budding breasts I could have caressed.
That's Auschwitz.
It's basically Auschwitz.
Bro, that's crazy, my man.
I love that.
Auschwitz, famous for consensual surgeries that both parties consented to.
But those numbers are insanely exact. There's no way. He must be talking about cancer patients because I don't even think there's been that many gender-affirming double mastectomies.
Yeah, if
Auschwitz.
you have tit cancer, you better not get a mastectomy. I will find you. Let that cancer
Those
grow.
titties will stay on that body.
Yeah.
They're beautiful and you'll die beautiful.
Yeah. Do you have back pain? It's an affront to God if you get a breast reduction.
Let me suck on those titties at least once before you cut them off.
Sorry, not beautiful.
It's Auschwitz. Unless they're fat, then you can cut them off.
the day before,
I love that, bro.
who was bragging about doing 3,000 double mastectomies. For me, that's
And he wasn't bragging. You know what I mean? Like, nobody was bragging about that. It just makes sense.
Auschwitz. I saw...
Yeah, so that's Auschwitz.
Yeah, he
Oh, there
said,
it is.
Jews are canaries in the social coal mine. When anti-Semitism becomes a moral necessity, even in its subtler forms, hell is about to make its appearance yet again.
I appreciate, frankly, any of the conservatives that are tweeting and saying shit like that. So in a way, I was like, that's good because right now there's a lot of people scared on the right to say anything like that because anti-Semitism becomes so...
Dude, that's literally not even genuine, though. They're doing it to cover their asses. They're doing it.
Said it.
I know, but like the problem is they built this bed, right?
The ones that are covering their asses aren't saying anything.
No, like Jordan Peterson has said that about like the Jewish question, right? Because like when faced with that, you have to literally you have two options: either come out as a Nazi and not be able to continue your grift in the same exact way, or openly state, no, that's unacceptable. Now, you might genuinely believe that that's unacceptable, but a lot of these people don't. The reason why I think that a lot of these people do not have a genuine interest in like defending Jewish people or attacking anti-Semitism is because they routinely partner with anti-Semitic people. That's the issue. Like you allude to anti-Semitic conspiracies. You regularly partner with anti-Semites and neo-Nazis. You give a nod to them regularly within your commentary. And Ben Shapiro is no different. Like,
well, that was the whole point of my joke that got me suspended.
yeah, that's what I mean. You were right on the money
my
with
observation.
that.
You know.
Yeah, you were right on the money with that. Like a lot of these people laid in bed with these anti-Semites, and now that like some of them are coming out and being like, "Oh, I'm like straight up a Nazi," then now they're like, "Oh, whoa, don't say that."
Yeah, surprise Pikachu face.
Because you're giving the game away. If your politics are so closely associated with like neo-Nazi politics, which it is, then the moment that you just openly state it, you're giving the game away to a lot of people, because even racist people don't want to be called racist. They know that that's a bad thing.
Yeah, the conservatives are so win at all costs, you know, that they're willing to ally with these people, and then they realize like, oh shit, they actually want me to die ultimately. But let me open InfoWars and just see what they're talking about. This is
Let's take a look.
This is live right now.
Because he's kind of was taking over the thing. So at the end of the day, we worship a Jew, or we say he's not really a Jew.
We worship a Jew.
It's not the same thing though, because the kind of Judaism that we have now is not of the Old Testament; it's of the rabbinical oral tradition. So these people are worshiping.
There's no such thing as Orthodox Jews anymore.
Whole movement comes from to
Look
act
at
like
Ye.
they
Have
don't
you seen
know
how
this.
he's
I'm not
dressed?
blaming Jews for this. I'm blaming the leftist ADL to deny.
Why does this motherfucker print shit off Wikipedia like this? Like, I don't understand. He's got this big, beautiful technological set, and then he's got.
I mean, he did rob our studio design a little bit, which is kind of fucked up. Like,
yeah, I think we have an IP.
Alex Jones stole his studio from a Jew. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Klein. He had the real studio first. We were in the bunker first. Alex Jones stole it from us.
But seriously, this is insane. What is this? He's printing up sheets of paper. It's
I don't know what the
wild.
fuck's going on here.
Black
Dude,
Jews, their heritage.
Black Jews.
Wait, pause for a second. Dude, they're so nerdy. Like, the shit that they are talking about with respect to, like, Judaism or whatever the fuck. It's like, dude, why? What are you saying? I mean, it's all insane. It's all insanity, but also, like, just watch anime or something, okay? Learn about, like,
They do
deep
that,
hentai lore. Even that would be infinitely more normal than whatever the fuck you're doing. You're like learning about, you know, instead of learning about like Dungeons and Dragons characters or whatever the fuck, right? And how to roll adequately, you learned about this shit and it broke your fucking brain. You like read into this like false lore.
Pecker is mad.
Yeah, chill,
God,
bro.
I thought that was in the video. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, no.
The elites use to control the 99%, which are the masses. Those elements are water, food, shelter, medicine, and education. Which one of those
Jews.
5 elements are the most important? Education. Because with the knowledge, you can go get water, you can go get food, you can get shelter, and you can get medication.
Yeah, that's why Donda Academy was popping.
I agree. And
that's a
Kyrie
sick jacket.
fought for something. And then also, you know, for me, Kyrie, I love Kyrie. He did what his job was. They had the Hebrew Israelites in front of the game. And now the high schools, I always think about the high schools. I always think about the future, the grammar schools.
Yeah, whatever. So I'm going to go back and show. They've been going on for a minute. But here, let me show you, because you haven't seen any of this. So we pulled some of the best ones happened so far.
Oh, no. That wasn't...
Ye brought out his comedy routine, his best prop show. He comes on, opens up. He takes a deep jab at Netanyahu, which, of course, I mean, who likes Netanyahu anyway? But
yeah, he does suck.
But he comes out really hard line. Check this out.
There are groups, and there is certainly leftist Jews that call everybody Nazis they don't agree with. If you don't want open borders, you don't want your guns taken, or you don't want to take a shot. The ADL had a meeting 2 weeks ago and said, Alex Jones is an agent of evil. He should be taken off the air. He's the devil because he doesn't want you to take 4 shots. And I'm like, what are you doing calling me anti-Semitic? I'm not against groups. I don't get into group politics.
Adam, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Alex.
Yes, sir.
Adam.
I've got
Adam Jones.
The perfect answer for the ADL. They are going to have to listen up. What we did is we brought Netanyahu with us.
Here we go. A Yahoo drink.
Netanyahu.
Netanyahu.
What do you have to say? What do you have to say to Alex Jones right now, Nick Fuentes and Ye?
Bro, pause this. You have to pause it. Bro, This is the most. He is so whack, dude. That's the most divorced dad ass joke you could have ever captured, dude. What the fuck?
I'm thinking we need to put Kanye in a conservatorship, like free Britney, lock Kanye.
Bro, you have so many funny things you can say about Netanyahu. Like he's literally from Philadelphia.
If you
like,
want to
just
be
make fun of that.
if you want to be anti-Semitic, that's a great place to start.
You could just say he's from Philadelphia. Be like, Israel took a major L. That like they keep electing this guy who's a crook, but he's also from Philadelphia. Imagine letting someone from Philadelphia run your country. No shot.
That's like the Dr. Oz.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, John Fetterman's cool, but at least he's from Pittsburgh.
I'm just being honest.
Really.
If you're gonna hate a Jew, let's do Netanyahu. Don't bring up the net and the Yahoo. Come on, get in there, boy.
Yeah, that's so whack. Oh God, what is he doing?
It's bad. It was bad.
It's getting worse.
Nick and Nick. Okay.
He loves it.
No
Alex like, yeah, Kanye, you're so funny.
So you don't like Benjamin Netanyahu?
I just heard about this guy 2 weeks ago, so it's like the tweet, and I thought he had a funny name.
I'm sorry, he's just learning about he's in his baby anti-Semite era. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna start.
He's ready to be president. He just learned about Benjamin Netanyahu 2 weeks ago.
Oh God!
He just has a funny name. Is there more to know about him? I just know he's a Jewish man with a funny name.
I heard he's like really into he's like a super killer, and I could die for saying this. So, in case this is the last time you ever hear from me.
I don't know.
Well, look. I'm glad you guys are here, and we can sit here and upset. All I'm telling you is, do you guys realize that
Alex is trying
the
to keep it
British
on the rails.
government created Hitler and the Milner Group?
He's like,
what?
Let's get back into the real.
Wait, he said the British
And there's
government
something much
created
more
Hitler.
sophisticated, and I personally.
Let's get right back into the real
think that most
stuff.
Jews are great people, and I understand there's a Jewish mafia, and they're
Wait,
using
who's the great people? He said. Wait, go back. What is he saying? He's like,
them in
dude.
power, and there's something much more sophisticated. And I personally think that most Jews are great people, and I
No, he said, I personally think most Jews are great people.
Oh yeah, no. Alex has been defending the Jews.
Yeah, he's a
good man. That Alex Jones.
That's interesting. I wonder. He's got to have a big evangelical base of support in Texas that is like super pro-Israel. So that's probably part of the reason why he's like staying away from that, because he knows how to read the room. You know, he's just. I don't think he's gonna. Damn, even Alex Jones is not fucking.
No, dude. Alex Jones this whole time is distancing himself.
Yeah, he's like,
a lot.
all right, Kanye, I don't know about this Jew stuff. You gotta calm down.
Says that. Here, let's pull up the next clip. He actually.
Wait, is he like because there was another clip where he was like debating Nick Fuentes on like how responsible the Jews were for everything. You know what I mean?
You guys have that one in there. I'm pulling them up. We got a bunch of them. Here is Alex Jones. This one, I mean, they're all crazier than the last.
Deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. I love everyone, and Jewish people are not going to tell me you can
except Jewish people.
Maybe don't show that. Yeah,
he says I love everybody.
Wait, why are they?
What are these? What is this B-roll, dog? What is this B-roll?
It's American History X.
But why did they put that as a B-roll? What is happening?
Why the fuck is this in here? Why the fuck are you doing that? Why the fuck are you playing that?
American,
but why?
American History X.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I love that Kanye always says, like, I love everybody. I have love for everyone, including Hitler. But like but not the Jews. It seems weird, man. It seems like you don't have love for everybody then.
Why did they do that? Oh, I'm going to take that off the screen.
You're not a Nazi.
You're
don't
not a
deserve
Nazi.
to be called that and demonized.
We're not showing it.
Ian took it off.
Okay. So Alex is trying to cue him up. He's like, "You're not a Nazi. This is ridiculous." And he goes, "Well, actually."
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. I love everyone, and Jewish people are not going to tell me.
Don't show this.
You can.
Why are they doing
love,
this?
Us. And you can love what we're doing to you with the contracts. And you can love what we're pushing with the pornography. But this guy that invented highways, invented the very microphone that I use as a musician. You can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good.
Wait.
And I'm done with that.
Stop!
I'm done
Does
with
he
the
think
classification.
Adolf Hitler invented highways and the microphone he's using?
He just said that. He literally said that.
Bro, that's crazy. What? Bro. Oh, no. What the fuck? The inventions of Hitler.
Well, the Nazis did trailblaze the national highway system.
Yes,
didn't
the
they?
Autobahn.
Yeah.
But like, first of all, that predates Hitler's rule. That's number one. Two, there were logistical reasons for it, but like, it's not like they like Adolf Hitler invented.
They installed a massive road system so that they could mobilize for war.
Yeah. But I'm saying like Adolf Hitler didn't invent that.
No, he was there digging the trenches.
No, he's like Elon Musk, you know.
And he was in the
inventor
labs.
of
He's
Tesla.
Yeah, there's a little bit more here.
That I use as a musician. You can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good. And I'm done with that. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
You're not a Nazi.
I love that when it loops back, it goes, "You're not a Nazi," and it's Kanye being like, "No, I am actually," because they invented the microphone.
What's interesting, he says, "You're not a Nazi." He doesn't go, "No, I'm not a Nazi," but he goes, he doesn't even say that. He goes, "Well, actually."
Yeah, pretty crazy.
What? So there is Kanye giving praise to Hitler, which is interesting because there's been reports that he's been praising Hitler privately.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah, Adolf.
Adolf.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, no way, right? Like, there's no way. And, well, there it is. It's just out in the open now. Kanye West praises Hitler more and attacks the Jewish people.
You have to recognize one thing here, which is that every conservative that was like super on board with Kanye, literally like last week, because he was repeating Candace Owens's fucking bars, you know, verbatim.
They're gonna get whipped.
They loved it. And now they're like, wait a minute, Kanye's being exploited by Nazis. And I'm like, yeah, he was already. Like, he was on your show, Steven Crowder.
Oh, it's so
he was
good.
already, you know, when you were praising him for saying that like George Floyd was not a real victim, or like he was chosen to be fucking executed to start the false BLM riots or whatever the fuck, when you loved it, he was doing the exact same shit back then. You just, you know, loved it because he wasn't overtly anti-Semitic.
I just
Same shit.
I like how none of them are willing to accept that this is the ultimate road in which their political ideology, their ultra conservatism goes down. You know what I mean? This is where it leads.
This is the logical conclusion. If you fucking are constantly looking for different avenues, I mean, this is eventually where you're going to go to. That's why anti-Semitism is at the heart of a lot of these conspiracy theories, because ultimately you have to have, if you don't have a materialistic understanding, if you don't have a materialist analysis of history and contemporary society, then you have to find like some idealistic interpretation, right? Some people go to spiritual ones where it's like, oh, God or karma or some other reason for why evil things are happening. Or you have to find a group of villains, okay? I personally believe if you want to take like a good and bad approach, which I don't believe, I don't try to apply moralistic attitudes to why people behave a certain way. I think self-preservation is the main reason. But if you don't recognize that it's capital owners, then you have to find like a seedy, dark, shady group of people. And who are you going to always point the finger of blame at? Jewish people.
You can point
That's
to me.
who they've always historically pointed the blame at. You know what I mean?
Point to me.
The pogroms, blood libel. Yeah.
Point to me.
But you want me to point to you?
We got him. Ladies and gentlemen.
There he is.
We got him.
So, but that is the logical conclusion. If you think that people are evil and you think some people are good, and you know there's like someone pulling the puppet strings, which there are people pulling the puppet strings. They're just capital owners across the board. It's not Jewish people. It's capital owners, people who own a lot of capital.
Well, the one thing that Alex Jones and a lot of other conservatives who get the chance to talk to Kanye, Tim Pool all the way down, they go, yeah, there are bad Jewish people, but not all Jewish people, right? Like you're generalizing too much. And Kanye will not concede that.
Yeah.
He really thinks all Jewish people.
Yeah, Kanye, if he had just, if he found Lenin instead of Candace Owens, he would have been down a very different trajectory, I think, right now. Like I'm reminded of Lenin's famous speech about like it's about capital and capital owners. There are millions of exploited Jews who are Jews in the working class. They are being exploited by capital owners as well, just like everyone else.
So here is Kanye once again praising Hitler.
Of it. And now people are like, wait a second, the so-called crime doesn't
What is happening here?
deserve the punishment. What did I thought?
Well, that's right. You're not Hitler. You're not.
What the fuck? It was showing him talking about Kanye.
What?
Of it.
What do you mean?
And now
Look at
people
Alex.
are like, wait a second, the so-called crime doesn't deserve the punishment. What did I thought?
Well, that's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well,
This is the clip we just watched, guys.
Yeah, this is the same one.
Let me see. Sorry, we're all adding at the same time. Maybe there was someone overlapped.
This is 2 and 3.
We already watched it anyway. That was the one that we
And
just
of course,
watched.
the same clip as the other ones. This they right before
Yeah,
they
he
go to
said
break.
he just straight up
I'm
said
just
he
saying,
likes
I don't
Hitler.
like Nazis, and I don't like what some of the mafias are doing either.
I like Hitler.
What a fucking weirdo! You got that soundbite, Zach?
I like Hitler.
Said he
Yeah.
loved Hitler. They gave him an award. I'm just saying, I don't like Nazis, and I don't like what some of the mafias are doing either.
I like Hitler.
What a fucking psycho! By the way, Alex Jones is such a unit, man. He is like busting out of that denim jacket.
I like Hitler.
Love
Yeah,
that for him.
usually Kanye likes to like drip out everyone in his periphery. You know what I mean? That's why he's like got Nick Fuentes wearing that ugly ass fucking Gap, that Gap hoodie everywhere he goes. That shit's probably stinky as hell, by the way. Goddamn.
And by the way,
That
you can't
boy's
even
been
buy
wearing
that
that
shit.
same fucking hoodie for like 3 weeks now, bro. Every time I see him on camera, like at the fucking hibachi place in like some random fucking Pennsylvania suburb, he's wearing that blue thing. He couldn't get Alex to wear it though. It seems.
Nah, Alex is blazed out in his.
Yeah, Alex is like, no, I got my own drip, Kanye. You will never make me wear that. Balenciaga, they got pedophiles.
So sorry to interrupt, but we got to do an ad.
All right, one more. This one is only 15 seconds.
Okay.
I've said it, the most Nazi-like activities I've seen, and the Nazis, in my view, were thugs that shook people down, did a lot of really bad things.
But they did good things too. We're gonna stop dissing the Nazis all the time.
Okay.
Alex.
We're going to get to that.
Yes!
I've said
Yes!
the most Nazi-like.
Finally, somebody speaking up for the Nazis.
Yes!
Can we please?
My freak brain is just like, I can't. It sucks. I've been saying this for a while. It's like basically coming, everything I've called out is like happening in real time. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. It's just like, it's a bit of a gloating moment for me.
We're gonna stop dissing the Nazis all the time.
This is the same clip again, guys.
My accounts because they've been frozen by the Jewish banks. So I need to watch my meals.
Well, CNN says white people are evil Nazis, so I mean, I disagree with both statements, but I get the Trojan.
I don't like the word evil next to Nazis. I think we need to look at.
Alex
Oh
is
my
loving
goodness!
this.
Just because you don't like one group doesn't mean the other. But look, it's
I
fine.
love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis.
Right.
Oh man! Well, I have to disagree with that. Hey, but listen,
Alex
we're
is
gonna go to
out
break.
here fucking playing the straight man. I've never seen this before, you know?
I like Hitler.
But he's having fun, and I like that for him. He's having a good time. And one more here. Kanye says Nick Fuentes is the future president. Let's all pray.
This is the future president you're talking to right now.
Is Nick your running mate?
He's not old enough.
That's what they want.
This is the future president you're talking to right now.
Bro, even Nick Fuentes, like who is famous for eating his own boogers, who's like one of the grossest people on the fucking
Virgin, by the
planet.
way.
Yeah, like
Never touched a woman.
even he's like like Kanye, you're making us look bad right now a little bit.
All right, let's do our ad, and then we'll get in deeper. But we're monitoring the situation. Is that right?
God damn, brother, that's some crazy ass shit right there.
Thank you to To DoorDash. You got back-to-back meetings, errands to run, or chores to take care of. What's the secret to clearing your to-do list? A little help from DoorDash. You can get dinner, household essentials, or everything on your grocery list delivered. Along with restaurants you love, you can now get groceries and other essential items delivered with DoorDash. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items in under an hour. Or the driver gets fired. No, I'm just kidding. Made that up. I was going to say they're put to death or something, but that wouldn't even be believable.
Okay. Nope. He did not say that. Stop it.
Obviously not true. That'd be illegal. They wouldn't even...
Okay, let's move on. All right, DoorDash.
Well, they says in an hour. They don't say or what, though. They says get drinks, snacks, other household items in under an hour. Or what? Right?
Every time you place an order for pickup or delivery, you're setting off a chain reaction that helps give back to the people who make your neighborhood unique. With over 300,000 partners, Ethan, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose
lowering every late delivery there is.
Choose from your favorite national restaurants like Popeye's, Chipotle, and Cheesecake Factory, which Kanye West likes to go to, but that's unrelated. Fuck, now I'm doing it. God damn it.
Wait, who likes to go to Cheesecake?
Kanye West does, but it's fine. It's unrelated to the conversation.
Was there a meme of him?
We should get back to the point here, okay? He loves going to the national, food chains now because I don't know.
He's poor. He can't afford.
He's kind of a broke boy.
With DoorDash, you're not just getting the things you love, but supporting the community that loves you too. From the stores and restaurants to the dashers driving around, each purchase provides a new opportunity for everyone involved because DoorDash, there's a neighbor of good in every order. Oh, that's similar to what... No.
Okay.
There's good in everyone.
Yeah. For a limited time, our listeners can get 50% off up to a $20 value and $0 in delivery fees when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code leftovers.
That is actually insane. That's free money. That's free food.
Yeah. That's 50% off up to a $20 value and $0 delivery fees when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code leftovers. Don't forget, that's code leftovers for 50% off up to a $20 value and $0 delivery fees with DoorDash. Subject to change. Terms apply.
And on the real, I use DoorDash pretty much every day. I love it. It's so convenient, and I get all my favorite foods there. But this offer is insane. That's just free money, y'all. So thank you to DoorDash, and please support our sponsor. We love them so much. Thank you, DoorDash. Yep, there goes our final sponsor.
He's not here, but he's here in spirit.
Yeah. Dan is smoking somewhere right now. He's got smoke coming out of his ears. Anyway, back to the Nazis. Nick Fuentes, and so before they were on InfoWars today, Ye has been touring Nick Fuentes around for basically all week. I wish I had a compilation of all the crazy... Yeah, let's look at who Nick Fuentes is, because when sometimes we speak hyperbolic about people and we say, oh, they're Nazis, they're this, they're that. Nick Fuentes is actually all those things.
Yeah, he is like... He tries to distance himself from Richard Spencer, who we know is like an out and about Nazi, right? But they have had multiple conversations where they've discussed tactics on how to continue promoting a white nationalist narrative, a white nationalist message, without just saying that they're a Nazi. That was the big distinguishing factor for this nerd over all the other nerds in the white nationalist Nazi movement, was that they were basically trying to be oh, we shouldn't be associated with being a neo-Nazi, because everybody, once they recognize you're a neo-Nazi, it's you're over. Your career is done. You're not going to be able to promote this to a broad audience. Give the game away, hide your power level, that sort of thing.
I didn't think he was hiding anything. I mean, here, check these.
Well, he can't. That's his main problem, is that he never says he's a Nazi openly, right? I don't think he's ever Sig Heiled even.
I don't think he cares about the label. He just,
No, but being planted with the label Nazi limits your reach. Mm-hmm. So he has tried to do that, but very unsuccessfully because he gets so fucking horny to be anti-Semitic on main that he just can't stop himself. And then everyone that's normal that sees a clip like this goes, "Oh, fuck that. Okay, you're done. You're Nazi. I'm done with you."
Well, I think it's worth showing a little bit of who he is, because this is the kid who's now been launched to national stage with Kanye. He was on Tim Pool. He met with Trump. So let's just give you a glimpse at who this motherfucker is.
We have got to talk about the fundamentals of our worldview and what it would look like to build a society based on our distinct worldview, which is different from the left, different from a godless, atheist, constructivist, liberal worldview. And what does that look like? Does that look like a society where you have gay marriage and birth control and contraceptives and legal, ubiquitous internet pornography and all the rest?
I know you fucking jerk off to porn every night. And
I think they have like Discord logs or something where they'd like do gay sissy hypno to one another, and then they're like, "Oh, you hypnotized me into being a cat boy." Like, "Oh no," which is pretty funny.
Adult incest.
Yeah. Easy guys.
But transgender kids aren't playing in girls' water polo? No. That's not what it looks like. It looks like a society where women don't have the right to vote.
Yes.
And it looks like a society where boys and girls get married as teenagers.
Yes.
And start having kids. And they don't use birth control, and they don't use contraceptives, and they have big families and a high birth rate.
It's so sad. This part is sad.
That
That part is just sad because he's just like, please, why not me? Why not me?
He obviously just wants forced marriage so the guy can have sex.
Yeah, he's like, why not me though? For real? Like, I wish I could have had that, dude. What the fuck? It's like, life could have been so different if he wasn't like the most relentless, annoying, fucking white supremacist nerd.
Incel.
Yeah.
I had the same reaction. I was like, bro, you're just say you want to date. You don't have to
Like,
make.
come on, I want teenage. God, as a teenager, I wish I could have had a girlfriend and I got married to.
Teenagers need to be having kids. 13. I don't care. We need more whites.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy where he's like, trans people can't play water polo, but like if you're a teenager, you should literally get married, okay, immediately.
To me.
Why not me?
Yeah, so this guy makes Ben Shapiro look like Martin Luther King, for lack of a better.
Oh no!
For lack of a better analogy.
And they don't use contraceptives, and they have big families and a high birth rate, and it looks like women wearing veils at church.
Yes.
And
Loki,
it looks
he
like
hates Ben, but like Ben did his dream. Like he's describing the only thing that's like bad about Ben and Nick Fuentes' eyes is that he's Jewish. But like Ben is literally living Nick Fuentes' fucking dream, dude. I just realized.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And he makes a lot
True.
more money than he does. He's like making $43 million a year or
Ben
some
is
shit.
stacked,
Yeah, he's
dude.
fucking
He's
caked up,
stacked.
dude.
Yeah.
Hold this L, Nick. God damn.
But he's an ugly motherfucker, dude. Like, no wonder you want to force women to marry your ass because you are
It's
just
not
a
like
vile.
Ben is hot, you know?
No,
I mean, I
but
guess-
Ben, I'll tell you, Ben is
Ben's a little bit
charming.
better.
He has
Yeah.
charm, actually.
He's better looking than Nick, that's for sure.
He's put together. This dude hasn't washed his face in a century.
Yeah, you know,
or decade.
the funniest part is when you realize that this is being shot in his mother's basement. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. So Louis Theroux did a documentary on the alt-right movement in America that was released in the BBC for like last year or maybe like in February this year. And I refused to watch it on stream for the obvious reasons why I didn't want to talk about Nick Fuentes for the longest time. And he just goes to his house. And he just streams from his mommy and daddy's basement.
That could be, that could be one of the reasons why you can't find someone to marry you too. Generally,
Yeah.
that's not that appealing. Nick, no wonder. This all explains. I wonder
It's
what.
kind of wild to think that like Paul Gosar and Marjorie Taylor Greene have like, collaborated and went to his like.
He goes home and sleeps in the basement of his parents' house.
Yeah.
I love that.
He is so sweaty and greasy and ugh.
So here we go.
Veils at church.
Yeah, so again, he says women need to be wearing veils. We love that.
And it looks like women not being in the workforce.
Yes.
And it looks like mothers raising their kids. And it looks like...
Can you keep it down, honey? We're trying to watch our soaps.
His parents probably like it though. They have to be.
Yeah,
They can't be fucking oblivious.
Or they're just yacked out on like
Xanax.
Yeah, they're like, honey,
Probably.
can you keep down the video games, please?
I need a jewel pod.
Mom, bring me a jewel pod.
like like pornography being banned.
Yes.
And homosexuality and transsexuality, as well as heterosexual sodomy, as well as...
Why do you care if heterosexuals have sodomy, bro? Why are you the fun police, man?
He just
fun
doesn't-
police.
Yeah, no anal. You're not allowed to do anal.
I will
As a
have
matter
a
of fact,
camera.
you're not allowed to have any sex whatsoever until I have some. I'm sick and tired of people having sex all the time.
We will be installing a camera in every asshole in America, and if any penis enters there or phallic object, you will be charged.
Fornication and adultery being shamed by the society, and maybe in some places, in some jurisdictions, regulated by the law. It's not enough to say we're against trannies. You got to be against women's rights too. It's not enough to be against blue-haired feminism. You got to be against women getting educated. Okay?
Right.
Or else, what are we really trying to achieve here?
Yes.
1999?
No.
1999 sucked too.
We want 1984.
We want to go back to 1099. We want
Yes.
to go back to the Middle Ages.
Yes.
So we're burning your gay pride flag. We're burning your gay pride float. And then we're going to drag your bitch wife out of her house, kicking and
Whoa.
screaming. And then we're going to burn her at the stake, too, for being a witch.
Whoa! Again, Trump, Kanye, Tim Pool, all hosted this guy.
Yeah.
That's just
wild
wild.
that like a lot of this shit gets away though. Like that was one of the main things that I was so pissed off about with like Tim Pool having Kanye and Nick Fuentes on. Like having Kanye on, yeah, Kanye's like fucking oblivious. You know what I mean? It's a very obvious like he didn't even know who fucking Netanyahu was until like last week.
He's
you know
a
what I mean?
novelty. He's a sideshow. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like this guy, when you have him on, like you have to address him, man. I am in favor of never having Nick Fuentes on in any platform whatsoever.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna fucking be stupid enough to have him on, you have to have the decency to be like, so
you said
here are some things that you have said. Address them now, and you have to be very well equipped to immediately counter those talking points. This shit's not easy. You need to learn the deep racism lore first. Okay, a lot of people are not well equipped to deal with someone like this.
You can't, if Tim Pool brings a guy like this on, and even if he like disagrees with him, whatever, you are fucking making him palatable. You're introducing your adjacent audience to him. And if you don't challenge and expose him, yeah, you're just building this guy's profile. So congratulations, Tim Pool. You fuck. I mean, I know you were dumb, but
it's so fucked up.
So here, let's just keep enjoying some Nick Fuentes content here to let y'all know who Trump and Ye and Tim Pool have been spending their time with.
When it comes to the Jews, here's the silver lining. It tends to go from 0 to 60. Like, they're not wrong about that. But there's a reason for that. And the reason is them, okay? When it comes to the Jews, every society where shit has gone down with these people, it always goes from 0 to 60. It never starts with burning all the Talmuds in Paris, okay? It never starts that way. But frequently, it seems to end that way. And it gets there very rapidly. Doesn't start there, but it frequently ends there. But I would say that the Jews had better start being nice to people like us. Because what comes out of this is going to be a lot uglier and a lot worse for them than anything that's being said on this show or has been said on this show. In spite of the fact that I have been bullied by the Jews and I have been oppressed and slandered and lied about and attacked by the Jews, I have been completely precise, for the most part, and even-handed and nuanced about my view about the situation.
What?
And I'm also a Christian, which is going to matter. Because it could be a lot worse, I'm going to say, than this show.
Bro, he's like fantasizing about like a dystopia where...
Like I said, it could be a lot uglier than what we say on the show. I know that there are other people that are going to push farther than that once this conversation really starts.
Not me, though, but other people in my audience.
People like me in America
Kanye.
first and say, damn, I miss when it was just that funny guy and we pushed so hard and this and that because history has shown that once this train gets going.
That's fucking So this is the guy, by the way, who Kanye saw fit to travel,
This
align
shit's too
himself.
toxic. This
it's
backfires.
great, yeah.
Like every conservative fucking knows. Like again, this guy, he's done. Like you associate with this guy, it's gonna hurt your brand. You're not winning a national campaign by even like aligning anywhere near what Nick Fuentes says. You can't even have enough you can't even have enough national news coverage to be like, oh, they're actually unjustifiably saying that Nick Fuentes is a Nazi when he himself is like very regularly shown that he is, right? So I think ultimately he gives the game away. It's like linking up with a fucking clan member. You know what I mean? Linking up with a grand wizard.
Well, his hope, and Kanye is definitely doing everything in his power to achieve this, is to make, anti-Semitism mainstream again.
You're gonna stop dissing the Nazis all the time.
Yeah, and I feel like they actually have spoken about how do we make Nazism and anti-Semitism mainstream again. I think that they have an end goal of
there's a reason,
rounding up the Jews.
There's a reason why, like even Alex Jones and like most mainstream Republicans will be like, Democrats are the Nazis, because like everybody understands they were bad. Okay. We fought them. We won. They were bad.
Yeah.
Same shit with like slavery. People who defend the Confederate statues will still be like, well, the Klan, like that's bad, but like we're just trying to protect our heritage, not hate. Like nobody wants to be associated with like the actual logical conclusions of these.
But
kinds
it can
of,
happen.
With this kind
it
of rhetoric.
Can happen.
It can. Of
I
course.
wouldn't say it. No, I mean, yeah, nobody wants to now, but it can happen where they make it palatable. Like,
I just
to enough people. I mean, already that like Kanye's on like so many shows are hosting him. At what point are people like, we're not gonna have you on anymore because you're literally advocating for like genocide?
I think that these are all like band shows. You know what I mean? Like these are all shows that have like cultivated their own little
Not all of them.
circle. Well, not Tim Pool, but
he was on Joe Rogan. He was on, right?
Joe Rogan was before
Tim
he went
Pool.
full Nazi. I think he might go back on Joe Rogan again.
Yeah.
Probably. But the thing is,
he was
like,
on a bunch of network television.
Like Steven Crowder, who defended Kanye West like last week, was criticizing him recently. Like his last coverage of Kanye West was like, oh, we were with you when you were getting banned for no reason. We wanted to defend you. But like now you're just saying like he literally did the whole like, I get it. There's a lot of Jews in positions of power, but you're saying that they're in a dark, shadowy cabal, which is anti-Semitic and not acceptable. Like you see people pushing back on it. You see Mitch McConnell being like, anti-Semitism and white supremacy have no fucking place in our movement. Ironic. Mitch McConnell is posed in front of a fucking Confederate flag, but ultimately, like. Most Americans, like I said, have an aversion to this level of like openly stating that you're a fucking Nazi or a bad guy.
For now, dude.
Yeah, it can
oh wait,
grow.
Tim Pool's sisters in chat. Is that right?
It can grow, but at the moment, as it stands, it's not profitable. It's still a toxic thing,
and they're pushing it. That's what I'm saying, though. I'm afraid of what they're doing, and I feel like they are making a concerted effort to push through that. It's like a veil, right? That you do not cross. It's the ultimate taboo to be racist or Nazi in American society, for good reason, obviously.
Yeah.
And they're Kanye is like throwing his whole fucking life away to push through that veil. And it's so fucking dark and dangerous. And he is just, Kanye has like, what he's trying to do is honestly couldn't be more fucking evil. It's just so vile. Where's Tim Pool's sister? Do you guys see her in chat or what?
I'm looking right now.
The $10 dono was Lisa Pool. I've been trying to contact Tim's sister. I want to get her. Oh yeah, Lisa Pool. Can we? I wish my brother would stop having garbage guests on his show. Lisa Pool, that's Tim Pool's sister.
Yeah, I heard she made a video about Tim. I haven't actually seen it.
Wait, I've been trying to get her to call in. Lisa, she's a member. Yo, Lisa, reach out to one of the mods on Discord. Or Olivia, you're on Discord?
Tell her to message me anyway.
a message, Olivia, Lisa. I'd love for you to call in. I've been trying to reach out to you. I want to hear about what a little fucking piece of shit your brother was. No, I'm just kidding. But maybe. Love
I'm
that.
definitely posting this Tim Pool post that Ian just blasted.
Wait, what's out?
Look at the Discord. I'm posting the shit out of that, dude, on
wait,
Twitter.
I'm in the wrong fucking Discord. God damn it.
Yeah. I'm posting it because you can't.
I can't post shit. No.
Yeah.
God damn it! I was in the wrong fucking Discord. Missed all these. This one. Okay, here we go.
I love that.
Let's check this out. I think Yi could actually win the presidency. Tim Pool, you are such a fucking loser.
He's
dude.
such a bitch, dude. He is so bitch made. It's funny.
Maybe a 50 state landslide.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
yay. 2 hours later. Well,
The
shit.
funniest thing was when he was like, I think you're running for president will be really good for the black vote. Like, that's what he said to Kanye West. Like, you've lost every fucking ounce of credibility that you may have even had, even if you had any after the 50 state landslide thing, when you say something like that. Like, the assumption that, like, because Kanye West is black and because he's a famous black person, that black people will, like, flock to him and vote for him is such an obvious demonstration that, like, one, you have no fucking idea how this works at all, and two, it is kind of racist. Like, you literally are saying something where it's like black people have no capacity to comprehend that Kanye West would be a terrible fucking president. If that was the case, then, like, you know, fucking Tim Ryan or Tim Scott, the South Carolina dude, like he'd be the Republican president. Like that's not a thing at all.
You know, I just realized this. So Kanye went on Tim Pool's show. He started saying all kind of crazy anti-Semitic shit. Tim gave him the lightest pushback imaginable, and he stormed out. Then he goes to Twitter and says, I think Ye could win the presidency. Like, his reaction
Absolutely.
to being faced with, like, violent anti-Semitism is to say, this guy's going to win for the presidency.
Yeah.
What a fucking cut.
I mean, he was mad. He was mad that, like, Kanye West fucking couldn't even handle a little bit of light pushback and
And
saying,
his
like,
audience, I don't know if you watched that live stream, but Tim's audience was saying, Tim Pool, you fucked it up.
it was probably groypers mostly.
Maybe.
Like, there's no shot that it was like, you know, most normal people would have fucking looked at that and been like, I think most normal people looked at that and went, oh no, that's insane.
Seemed like 90% of the chat. Anyway, let's do more Nick Fuentes. I think this is important. Like, this guy's coming up, so let's just take a look. Here is my boy Nick on Russia and invading Ukraine.
And now they're going on about Russia and Vladimir Putin is Hitler, and they say that's not a good thing. And
They say
we give a round of applause for Russia.
He can't even hide it, dude. That's what I'm saying. He's such a nerd. He just, no shot.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Let's cheer for Putin.
We are honored, we are humbled and excited to welcome to the stage right now for our first speech, and we love to get to know her much better. I think this is going to be the beginning of something great. The representative from Georgia, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yes, we love them. Oh,
And
thank
now
you.
they're going on
Honored.
about
Marjorie
Russia,
Taylor Greene.
Vladimir Putin.
Associating with only the best. You love that. Nick is arguing that the fact he's a virgin makes him the least gay person. That's
Oh
an
yeah,
interesting,
that one. I
argument
think he was
to bring
just
up.
like, I think he was memeing here. Like, not to, I don't give a shit about being charitable to him, but like, I think he was joking here because like, I have said verbatim the same shit as a joke about like, oh, fellas, like.
Yeah, but you're not virgin. He is.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
You
I mean,
fuck
here.
porn stars, bro.
Let's
and you
take
have
a look.
one of those. What do you call those massive vibrators that like you could?
A Hitachi.
Yeah,
I
do you
have
fuck
that.
porn stars and use a Hitachis, bro? You and him are not the same. Thank you.
Unfortunately, he's never gonna, repopulate the gene pool.
No. If only this man had took a Hitachi to some prime puss, in the words of, who said prime puss?
That
Keemstar.
Oh, Keemstar.
Oh God.
If only he had got some prime puss like Keem. maybe he wouldn't be so radical.
I think if anything, it makes me less gay.
Right.
If anything, it makes me not gay.
Yeah.
As opposed to less gay. Not that there's any gay, but it makes me not gay.
Totally.
Well, because think about it this way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a gay people do date girls all the time.
Yes.
Really. And when I said on Elijah Schaefer's show, and they said, have you ever been in a romantic relationship? Have you ever had sex with a girl? And I said, no. If you name searched me on Twitter, as I always do, all these gay people are coming out and saying, I've had more girlfriends than Nick. I've had sex with more girls than Nick. So like I said last week, not only is that thinking flawed, but actually it's the reverse. That actually makes me really more heterosexual than anybody.
Yes.
If we're really being honest, never having a girlfriend, never having sex with a woman really makes you more heterosexual. Because honestly, dating women is gay. Having sex with women is gay.
True.
Funny.
He's right.
And having sex with men is gay. And you
It's
know,
all gay. What do we do? It's all gay. I'm trapped in a world of gay.
Yeah, that's why he is the least gay man, because he has no sex whatsoever.
How can I have sex and not be gay? It's
Today I feel gay.
Yeah.
I love that. Yo, you got to fucking tie that with the Andrew Cuomo one. I am gay.
Wait, what?
You've never seen that?
We got to pull that one.
Oh my God. Andrew Cuomo did that exact same speech that the FIFA guy did, where he was like, I am Muslim, I'm gay, I'm disabled, I'm New York.
We watched it on the show once, but it's been a while.
Anyway, that's unrelated.
Disabled.
Yeah, disabled. Today I
feel like a disabled gay immigrant worker.
Qatari.
Today I feel like a
Arab.
An Arab.
Yeah.
Today I feel gay.
I learned something about that like actually Italian Swiss people are discriminated against in Switzerland, where they are like they're told that they're not actually Swiss and they're instead Italian. Did you know that?
Damn, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, so sad.
Like, he only mentioned the red hair, but
yeah, he didn't even
realize he was
mention
a
that
second-class citizen.
because I was like calling him Italian and people in the chat were getting upset at me.
Bullet because I had red hair.
All right, more Nick.
tell the truth, the only really straight heterosexual position is to be an asexual incel. That's it. So that's all there is.
He's speaking to his audience,
Being a
man.
MGTOW asexual incel is really the straightest position that you can have.
I mean, he's just channeling this to his audience that he knows is like turbo virgins, you know?
Yeah, he's playing straight to them. Let's see. Nick uses the N-word describing Steve Bannon as a fat restart. N-word. I love how he hates all other conservatives. I think that's awesome. We censored this, right? The heavy N-word usage.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see.
We're the only ones that aren't racist. We're the only ones, ironically, and I know this is going to come across in a certain way, but the irony is people accuse us of hating black people, and we're the only ones that treat black people with like actual respect, honestly. Respect enough to tell them, hey, stop committing crimes. Stop being so illiterate in schools. And
That's
he's
awesome.
he's so nice.
That's so awesome. He told them that. I mean, why don't they listen?
Yeah.
Listen up, black people.
Yeah, no, he's so nice and not racist. It's obvious.
He respects them.
He's like, yeah, it's respect. It's out of respect that he's being like a white supremacist, actually.
Makes sense.
it's cool with them. You know, they're just human beings to us. They're just real human beings.
Yeah.
We stand for real human beings, truly. But we also stand for whites.
Right.
Anyway, so that's sort of an aside, but it is a little bit funny. This comes from Bannon.
He's like, oh, she's getting a little bit too sympathetic to the blacks. But we're stand for white people.
Yeah.
Okay, whew. Dodged the bullet there.
This is Getter. Getter is run by Bannon. And Bannon is the fat retard that goes on these shows and says, we're going to have African Americans voting 50% for Republicans, and we're going to flood the zone with votes.
Oh, my God.
Like, literally.
Dude, Kanye West is hanging out with the dude who called it the N-word vote.
Yeah, I mean he is anti-black. Kanye West literally said he wants to be. He's a billionaire. In his like most manic stage, he was like, "I'm a billionaire," which means like I'm gonna be a white person. Like I'm gonna be a white guy. You know, so it's no accident. It's no mistake that he's like he is openly anti-black. Like that started way before he hung out with Nick Fuentes. Like he's been anti-black for a minute.
Is Kanye?
Which is really interesting because no one really. People don't really address that. Like I have covered this extensively and talked about how anti-black Kanye West is extensively, but for some reason, like that's not a message because like anti-blackness is so deeply embedded in the American identity, like being anti-black and being and you know abiding by white supremacist values without even recognizing it is so deeply an American value that like people didn't even fucking consider that at all, for the most part.
What platform is Nick on?
Dude, don't even say it. It's just.
Is it like it's not even lower than Rumble? And all
yes,
that?
yes.
Oh,
there's
it's like even more obscure.
Yeah, there's just like fucking.
I was like, where can you say this shit?
Yeah, no, there's like literally just botted fucking websites.
Oh
with,
no, dude! Alex Jones just tweeted from Ye's account. And
Yeah.
Elon's got to ban him. Elon has to ban him. He banned Elon. I love the First Amendment. Long live Ye. I pray to Jesus that Elon is for real. That's what Alex tweeted. Okay, bro, you could do better than that. Lame-o.
Yeah.
Goes on these shows and says that. That one slipped out.
Oh shit. He's like, whoops, didn't mean to say the N-word there, but you guys understand.
Wait, Alex Jones is banned on Twitter. Him tweeting on Kanye West's
saying.
account means just like you tweeted on Hila's account.
He needs to be banned immediately.
What the fuck?
Hila, when I tweeted that joke from Hila's account, she got banned in 20 fucking minutes.
That's crazy.
So, and that was when Twitter headquarters was empty. So let's see if he has the balls to ban Ye. I don't think he'll do it. I don't think he'll do it, actually. And you know,
white people are always apologetic. Oh no, I'm not a.
and Alex Jones literally was like, or not. Elon Musk was like, I have no sympathy for Alex Jones who fucking got those kids killed. So
I think they're doing it to beta ban. I think to see if he'll actually get banned.
He should, but Elon won't. He's a giant fucking pussy. A mangina? What's better than pussy? I don't like that term. Can you call him a mangina?
Prime.
I don't know. I mean, I use it from time to time. It is misogynistic.
It is, and so I try to phase it out, but it's hard to find a replacement. I like mangina because it's kind of like in between the genders.
No, then
you don't like
people could be like,
mangina?
then people could just say like, oh, it's transphobic or something. I don't know.
Mangina?
I don't know. I don't know.
You guys like
look, man,
mangina, or is
I
that
don't
bad?
know. I'm not a part of the elder council. Okay.
Well,
I don't know. The trans elder
now.
council that gets together and discusses these things.
Ethan, didn't you? Yeah, Hila was the one that tweeted it.
Fuentes is tweeting from his account now too.
What do we got?
It's in the Discord.
Should we report it? I mean, we should report it, right? Yeah. This is
Christ is king. America first. Groiper.
Check us out.
That's so
Bible.com.
funny, dude. I'm sorry. You're such a fucking loser, dude. Groiper. Ooh, I said it. I'm so bad. Like that's who kind of is like associating himself with. That's fucking awesome.
All right, so the ball's in Elon's
The
court.
Bible.com.
Yeah, Bible.com. What is Bible.com?
I don't know.
It's just
get a free
the Bible.
for your phone.
There it is.
Gonna stop.
Yeah,
dissing
the
Nazis all
the
time.
Infowars .com and the Cozy TV is like the damaging ones where like they are exhausting. They are literally fucking. They are using Kanye like a fucking fleshlight. Okay.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is the most exploitation I've ever seen. It is so fucking humiliating that they're using one of the most famous black men on the planet to promote a white supremacist website. It is so fucking embarrassing. It is so awful. Like, I don't know what to say about it beyond that. That is what's going on right now. This is like, it's like ritualistic humiliation.
Dude, I'm getting lots of vetoes on the mangina. Someone asked, what's a groiper? It just means like Nazi, right? I mean, I don't know what groiper means.
Groiper is just like these fucking losers call themselves. Like his like Pepe.
Okay.
Pepe was like reclaimed by the creator of Pepe, and so like they moved on and they were like, no, actually we're groipers. We're just like, ooh, We're still
Okay,
silly.
So like 4chan shit posts.
Yeah,
were
it
dope.
doesn't even fucking matter. Yeah, it's just irrelevant.
Yeah. So but you keep saying, it's been obviously we know Ye is bipolar, but I've seen him in a manic state, and I'm familiar with like what manic states look like. He doesn't strike me as someone in a manic state. He seems intentional with what he's doing right now.
Yeah, it seems. I don't know. I mean, this is like career suicide. Like,
Because
I don't know.
When you're manic, you become delusional, and in some cases borderline straight up psychosis.
Yeah,
And
I think he has paranoid delusions for sure. I mean, he literally said, "You talk ill about Bibi Netanyahu, they'll come and execute you." Like that's.
But like
paranoid.
He seems based on what I've seen of him and other people in manic states, relatively grounded. Yeah, I don't think he's manic right now, which is kind of even crazier. Thank you for the Hundi sniff per. They says they want our podcast to be longer. That's Hassan. He has another job, man.
Yeah.
To go Twitch stream.
I'm so yeah.
Am I Jewish? I'm not.
Anyway, here's more Nick Fuente. He tells the Jews to stop being so disrespectful.
When are white people going to stand up
Yes.
and say that? How dare you? And white people are always apologetic. Oh, no, I'm not a Nazi. Oh, no, I'm not anti-Semitic. I would never. No, I'm not this. I'm not that. Hang on. First of all, how dare you? How dare you? This is a decent nation. This is a good nation of good people. And if anything, this nation welcomed Jewish people into America. And then this is what
Literally
we get,
not true.
Right?
Yeah, didn't America turn away a whole
Yeah,
boat of fucking Jews
that's
back
just
to
not
get
true.
executed?
Yeah.
But I like how he's taking credit for that. Me, the Americans, we've welcomed in the Jews.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were 30,000 Nazis at Madison Square Garden at the peak of the fucking, American Nazi movement, which this fucking loser wishes he was a part of.
Oh, man.
God,
If only
that's
he
the
had a
best
time
part
machine.
about all this is like, ultimately, you are such a fucking major L holder. You know what I mean? You're literally riding for a bunch of fucking losers. Like, not only is their worldview just awful and transparently silly and pathetic, and at its worst, obviously deeply violent, but they lost. You lost. And your movement has no momentum. It peaked once again at Unite the Right in Charlottesville, which Nick was a part of, by the way. And then it fucking withered away again. And now they're so desperately trying to cling on to any kind of relevancy they can. And the main thing about these guys is like, ultimately, they can't stop themselves. They have to come out and be like, I'm different than the other conservatives and openly state their desires. And when that happens, it's like most people are still going to be like, nah, that's too much. You're a fucking gross, weird nerd. You know what I mean? Richard Spencer had the undercut. He dressed adequately and then went on CNN, and they would like interview him regularly, which was psychotic in my opinion. Shouldn't have done that. CNN should have never done that.
Yeah.
They shouldn't do this for Nick Fuentes either, which
But
is why I
Nick
get
Fuentes
very
is even
frustrated.
way more radical than Richard.
No, they're not. They're of the same variety.
You think so?
Yes, 100%.
I guess he just says,
bro,
more.
they're both Nazis. Like, what do you mean? How much more radical can you be than fucking, just a straight out and about Nazi?
Well, by the way, someone in chat, Barry Butterfly Kisses, said, God, my boyfriend loves Nick Fuentes. I hate it so much. I don't know what to tell you, but I don't think that, and I'm not quick to say this, but that is not a relationship you want to be in. You are dating a fucking Nazi.
Wait, what? There's someone in the chat said they're dating someone who loves Nick Fuentes?
Yeah, and she watches this show.
Ew.
Like, how do you live? You can't live those two lives.
What the fuck? That's so
dump them
gross.
quick.
Not even, oh, God.
Like, that's not cute. Like, oh, my boyfriend just is into, like, sports all the time. Like, no.
Yeah, get a fucking better hobby, dude. Watch One Piece. What the fuck's wrong with you?
One Piece forever.
I got the dogs barking.
All right, so let's continue.
If anything, America welcomed Jewish immigrants throughout the 20th century for various reasons. And then what do? They become successful in media and Hollywood.
How dare
and then
they?
browbeat us and call us Nazis and call us exterminationists and say we're murderers.
First of all, I've never heard anyone say that. I think you're the only one that gets told that.
Yeah, pretty sure.
But why are you even denying it?
Why?
That's literally who you are. What do you want?
Because we profess the same faith that we always have, because because of our ancestors who built this country that so graciously welcomed you here? How disrespectful, how dare you? Ingrate, how dare you? That's my feeling about it. I've heard enough about this Holocaust. I've heard enough about it. I don't want to hear one more time about it. Enough about that.
Yeah.
How about we hear about the generosity of America that brought you here?
Yes.
We hear Holocaust museums. How about some gratitude museums?
Yes.
How about some gratitude for Christendom? How about some gratitude for European civilization?
I love when he like rides.
America.
It's like funny.
Instead, all we get is this.
It's funny when he
guilt.
rides for like Christianity. Like, how about some gratitude? Like, bitch, you didn't do any of that. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, what are
You
you
literally
talking
live
about?
in your parents' basement. Am I supposed to thank you?
What the fuck is that? Like, what do you mean? It's just like concept is like fundamentally flawed. But I do love the like mythology that people love to engage in because like we are a broken nation, and I think that a lot of people see like you know, hyper consumption and that being the only cultural signifier that they can like associate with or create a sense of community around, whether it's your favorite sports team or even your favorite political commentators, right? And you band around that. So like these people are looking for something more meaningful than that. So what do they search for? They search for like this deep desire. They search for this like mythology that they've crafted for themselves. And if you're like a gigantic goober like Nick Fuentes, who is Hispanic, by the way, which is ironic because he's a Hispanic white supremacist, is this like this notion that like there is this Christian excellence, and you know, then you end up saying insane shit like the original sin. You know what I mean? Jews were responsible for Jesus Christ being fucking you know put on a cross or whatever the fuck, right? It's like, dude, what are you like? You're not Roman. Like, what's happening right now? Why do you care about this? This is not a real thing to be upset about.
I like Hitler.
Well, it's kind of, yeah. Well, there's also that to consider.
All we get is this blood libel, insults. How dare you? You want to talk about a Holocaust? You know, the real Holocaust was Jesus Christ being crucified. That was the real Holocaust.
No.
You want to talk about a Holocaust?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, it's just like it's an insane thing to be like even fake upset about.
You know, but the whole thing of being mad that like quote unquote the Jews killed Jesus, which obviously is like anti-Semitic propaganda. Of course, it was the Romans who killed him. But regardless of that, I mean, it's debated if he even existed in the way that they know. So it's like whatever we're debating is silly. But isn't that the whole reason why Christianity exists? Because he died. Like it was all part of his plan. Why are you mad at Jews for killing Jesus? He's God. The motherfucker is infallible God. Like, this is all... Why you mad at me, bro? This is what he wanted.
This is the blood of God.
You know? What the fuck did I do? I was just doing my part. So you could sit in your parents' basement and cry about it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I'd do it again. Give me the spear, bitch.
Uh-oh.
I'll do it again.
You're gonna piss off the fucking weird, hysterical nerds, dude.
Good. If Jesus was here on a cross, I'd spear him.
No, he's not gonna. That'd be funny if he got banned
No, I'm
for
not
that.
gonna get in
That's
trouble
an
for that.
insane thing. No shot.
Give me the hammer and the spikes.
Well,
I'm putting his
listen,
ass up there.
If someone could do it, it's Ethan. He'll find a way.
I'll do it again.
Okay.
I liked it the first time, and I'll do it again, Nick. I'm getting on a call with all my Jewish brothers and sisters.
There's 30 minutes left. I really want to make Dan proud. Let's.
You know what I'm planning this Christmas?
No.
A mock execution
No.
of Jesus Christ.
No.
Dedicated to Nick Fuentes.
You try these caramel apples are great.
It's not. Come on, this isn't that bad. It's just a joke. I'm not even worried about that. Come on. Let's get some, and I'll do it to this music too.
He said the real Holocaust is Jesus Christ being crucified. That's so fucking stupid.
It doesn't even make sense. It's what he wanted. He literally wanted that.
Yeah.
So
what else? What else do we got on the Nick Fuentes shit?
Yeah. Let's move on. Thank you, Zach, for that. Nagila, Hava Nagila.
Hava Nagila.
Yeah. Okay, love that. Let's see what do we get here. Ooh, a new... Oh, no, it got erased. The link didn't work.
Now what?
Oh, shit, I don't know. All right, as you look for that, I'll keep moving on the Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes is Americans... Oh, this one's good. This is a good one. You guys are going to like this one.
Catholic or you're a Jew. You're either a Catholic or you're with the Jews. That's how it is.
Mhm.
That's the way the world is. So, anyway, that's that.
I wonder what he thinks about the.
Wait, so he's wait. That's kind of wild though, because like,
there's other stuff.
Well, it's weird because like America is not a Catholic nation and has never been a Catholic nation. America is a nation that was built by white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, right? And as a matter of fact, it was kind of a big deal way back in the day when like JFK was like the first Catholic president, right? And WASPs and Catholics, if you go far enough back in time, or at least like, you know, Protestants and Catholics have been duking it out for quite some time, you know? So it is interesting where he's saying like America must be an authoritarian Catholic nation because I don't think the WASPs who have been in control would be in favor of that.
Not at all. But I like that he's Catholic because obviously they have a long tradition of.
I mean, Joe Brandon is Catholic.
Yeah.
BBC, I'm Irish.
That's a big game, man.
It's a big game, man. What was the context of that?
No, he said that's a big game. Man.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I was
Wait, you
like,
think
yo,
he
really
actually said
that?
that's a bit gay, man?
That's what I heard, and I thought
he's like 45 yeyears old.
Honestly, that's what I heard too.
It's a bit gay, man.
That's a big game, man.
That's what I heard too.
Why are people spamming
You
shrimps?
hear what you
I don't
want
get
to
that.
hear. What?
People are spamming shrimps in chat. I don't understand the context there.
Oh no, I missed that.
So you're either a Catholic or you're a Jew.
Yeah.
You're either a Catholic or you're with the Jews. That's how it is. That's the way the world is. So, anyway, that's that. And when are Catholics going to start asserting their control?
Yes.
I want Catholics to run this country, not Jews.
They do.
I want this
Joe
country to be
Biden.
run by Catholics.
There's never been a Jewish president, for the record.
Yeah, that's what you think. They said Obama was Muslims, but he was actually Jewish. That's right.
Pussy too. And pussy too. Did you consider that? What's shrimp chat, you guys? What the fuck's going on?
I'm trying to find the origin. I'm not finding
not
it.
Jews. And I don't think that's controversial. I want this country to have Catholic media, Catholic Hollywood, Catholic government. I want this to be a Catholic-occupied government, not a Jewish-occupied government. That's not controversial for us.
not
It may
even
be
true.
controversial for you. It's not controversial for us. We are Christians. You're not. It's not They could say it's eyebrow-raising for who? These people with the fucking cubes on their head, with the fucking linen line wrapped around the city? Maybe. Who cares about them and their eyebrows and their frickin' descriptions of movies? It's not controversial for us. We're Christians. You know what's eyebrow-raising for us? Wearing a cube on your head. That's eyebrow-raising. I make that when I see some guy with a frickin' thing wrapped around his head
he's
and a
talking
little
about
hat under a
tefillin.
big hat, I'm like, what?
What?
He's talking about tefillin, I think.
What the fuck? What?
It's like ultra-Orthodox day.
Bro, that's what's wild about these motherfuckers. Like, you know, Matt Walsh knows everything about trans people, okay? Literally, he's like investigating deep trans lore. Same with Nick Fuentes. He's obsessed with like Jewish people. He knows shit about Jewish people that I don't fucking know. Like, that's crazy.
Dude, yeah, and by the way, he's talking about how silly Orthodox Jews look, but like, I don't know if y'all seen this, but this dude is, these motherfuckers dressed, these guys are closer to like drag queen than they are.
Dude, he dressed like a fucking Dark Souls boss, which I think is cool, by the way. I have no issues with that. I think it's fire.
But how you gonna think drag shows are grooming, and then this motherfucker and this is your guy? This guy's basically the star of RuPaul's Drag Race or whatever. He'd take the dub on that any day of the week.
No, for sure. I think, like, you know, dude, I will stand by this. Nothing touches Black Israelite drip, though.
Right.
I mean, that is just straight
This
Mortal
guy's wearing
Kombat.
a curtain, dude. Like, that's just straight up like a curtain.
Yeah. It's fire. I think that, I mean, have you seen, like, the Pope Guard? They wear some fucking wonky ass shit,
Pope
too.
Pope Guard.
Yeah, they wear some
Guard.
crazy ass shit too. But it's like fun. They're doing dress up. You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying, though.
Like, that's fun. That's fun.
You'd be like, oh, the Orthodox Jews with the cubes on their head. And
Like, imagine, like, what are you defending against, dog? Like, well, I'm not gonna attack the Pope with a trebuchet.
The Jews
you know what I
won't
mean?
get him. The Jews are gonna get
like
the Pope
motherfuckers are
this
using
time.
AR-15s. You have a spear. mean, that's fire. That's fire.
It's giving medieval times.
Yeah, the drip is unreal, dude.
We got some wild clips.
Okay, good.
It's in Discord.
Good. Nice. We got some updates from. I see 2. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. From the Kanye Alex Jones, which is live right now.
Say like you like the uniforms, but that's about it.
There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler. A lot of things.
Dude, he's trying to do something. He's really trying to do something.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I think like maybe he's like fuck. I think like he's so hopped up on like being manic and so narcissistic that he thinks he can get away with this maybe like, and he has this like deep delusion that he thinks he is like fighting for this righteous cause to defend, you know, the defenseless, Nazis and Adolf Hitler. It's fucking nuts.
Say like you like the uniforms, but that's about it.
Alex keeps trying to save him, man.
There's a lot of things
after
that
all this
I
time.
love about Hitler.
And you see Nick, he's like so on board with that, and there's just something weird going on here. There's so much I love. Well, let's watch the second one. Let's see here. Oh, they just keep coming through, eh, Ian? Here's the second one.
I'm tired of hearing I'm a Nazi. I'm really, because I'm not. But I think by them falsely accusing people, some people are going to become Nazis.
I am. Now what? I am.
Now what?
Now I'm a Nazi, Ari Emanuel. Isn't that?
Why is he attacking Ari Emanuel?
Wait, who is that?
He's the head of WM.
Yeah, he's Rahm Emanuel's brother. He's Ari Gold in Entourage is based after him.
Wait, he's the head of what?
WME.
William Morris.
Yeah.
Oh, is he Jewish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
there you
one
go.
of the top Jews, I guess.
There you go.
Top G.
Top J.
A top Jew.
There you go. You answered your own question.
I mean, like Ari Emanuel, not necessarily known as a good dude. Okay, not a great guy. But like, I don't know why the fuck he's singling him out. I guess is because it's Hollywood. Like, you're supposed to be from Chicago. Get mad at Rom. What the fuck? Be like, Ari, your brother sucks. You know what I mean?
It's crazy that I don't understand this character arc, because Kanye went from George Bush hates black people to I hate black people.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like that. He's just, I think, I mean, there's a larger reason for this, that like a lot of, this is something I've been fascinated by and I've studied and talk to my friends about quite frequently, about like Black Israelite and other kinds of like Hotep theories. It stems from a place of American education being centered around white supremacist values that whitewash the obscene, inhumane, cruel practices that came with slavery. So I think that and the intergenerational trauma that has gone unaddressed creates this like educational power vacuum where some people want to look for alternative history that also kind of like hides the shame, and tries to re-educate people in a different direction. In that endless endeavor, you could potentially arrive at what conservatives call CRT, okay, which is just basically anything that centers Black people, African people as human beings,
critical
with
race
autonomy, and you know, that is of course cast aside as like dangerous education in this country. But if you can arrive at that, or you can arrive at this kind of shit, and then ultimately decide that you yourself have conservative values. Kanye West is a billionaire. He has some reactionary tendencies. That's not that strange to assume. And then the more conservative you become, the more your conservatism revolves around how different you are than every other Black person, because in a weird way, you are also saying that like Black people are a monolith as a voting bloc. They're all Democrat, and that you're not that. So you're still anchoring your entire worldview in a very reactionary way around what other people assume Black people are like. And those other people that assume Black people are like that are still racist. You know what I mean? Because it's very hard to quote unquote remove yourself from the matrix in that regard when the matrix is white supremacist.
By the way, update on Tim Pool's sister. She's gonna call in next week.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look forward to that. That'll be great.
Hearing I'm a Nazi. I'm really, because I'm not.
Dude, Ye's making Alex Jones look sane, which is crazy.
And I think by them falsely accusing people, some people are going to become Nazis.
He's a good propagandist. He knows.
Now what? I am. Now what? Now I'm a Nazi, Ari Emanuel. Isn't that?
Now what?
It's so crazy.
Ian sent a full version of that. It's actually
Is that
more-
the third one?
Yeah.
So, okay. Let's get the longer version.
No, I get you're explaining that, like you said, you love the Zionists. You don't agree with some of the things they're doing, even though you don't support a lot of what's happening. Seriously, I've really studied a lot of history. Plus, I had family that was there, and so I mean, I don't think Hitler was a good guy. I get the Hugo Boss uniforms, amazing, but I mean, just because you're in love with the design, you're a designer. Can we just kind of say like you like the uniforms, but that's about it.
How is he
Bro,
still
he's
to
trying
save him?
so hard.
Yeah. He said he's a Nazi like 20 times, Alex. Why he's still trying to save him?
I love the uniforms.
like-
Hugo Boss.
Yeah,
I love the cars too.
Right.
Hitler did have swag, but besides that, I mean,
Yeah.
Listen, you and I both drive German, so you know I'll see myself out of that conversation.
They did have swag. I mean, that's part of the what I mean, who denies?
No,
that
they
had
care. Yeah,
swag?
fascists. Ironic because like they were they considered art to be
Anti-art,
morally
yeah.
degenerate, but did care about aesthetics a lot to a
Yeah.
certain degree. That like because fascists know like they have to promote their fucking shit.
Yeah,
and they recognize that the aesthetics were a big part of that promotion, which is why you know the Hugo Boss thing and the cars and everything else that you've seen.
No, they were dripping the fuck out in like fashion and in the blood of recently slain Jews. But you know, drip is drip.
Yeah, the drip was
No,
unreal.
there's a lot of things that I love about Hitler.
Look at Nick. Look at
of
Nick.
Things. Hey, Netton, what did you think about that, Netton?
Netton?
This is insane.
Oh,
You are an insane person.
Netanyahu.
How could you say something? It's okay that.
So let me ask you, you like the Azog
This is
battalion
a
because they
Tim and
openly
Eric
howl
bit, man.
Hitler. They're the leftovers of World War II. They support Zelensky and attacking Russia. So you like the Azog battalion?
I love everyone.
He says, "I don't know
My
what the
point-
fuck you're talking about."
Yeah, he doesn't know what
Yeah,
that is.
I literally just learned who's Netanyahu 2 weeks ago.
Like Alex Jones trying to like distance himself from Kanye by being like, "You like the Azov Battalion? I don't like those guys because they're anti-Russia. I'm pro-Russia. They're anti-Russia. You like those guys?" It's like, bro, he doesn't know. He just found out who Netanyahu is last week, brother. What are you doing?
Here's Nick Fuentes engaging in some good old-fashioned Holocaust denial.
Says if I take 1 hour to cook a batch of
Oh,
cookies
yeah,
and
the
Cookie
cookie one,
Monster
yeah.
has 15
Yeah, this is
ovens,
good.
working 24 hours a day, every day for 5 years, how long does it take Cookie Monster to make 6 million batches of cookies? I don't know. That's a good question. Certainly, oh, no. It doesn't really sound correct to me. Wait a second. It takes 1 hour to cook a batch of cookies, and you have 15 ovens, probably in 4 different kitchens, right? Doing 24 hours a day, every day for 5 years. How long would it take you to make 6 million? I don't know. It certainly wouldn't be 5 years, right? The math doesn't seem to add up there. The math doesn't quite seem to add up there. I don't think you'd result in 6 million. Maybe 200 to 300,000 cookies.
This fucking idiot can't do math either.
Association said something like that. Probably 200 to 300,000 cookies baked.
I think his own math
And
comes
in
to like
addition,
7.8
in this
million, right?
hypothetical, I imagine.
Oh, it does it really?
Yeah, I think like the math that he put forward is also like
checks out.
Yeah, not only does it check out, but it's more than that. Yeah,
love that.
That if you took aerial photographs over the kitchens, you would need to see certain smokestacks to release.
There were smokestacks. I don't know why he's
bro. Entire cities were
reread-
covered
Yeah.
in ash. Okay,
Human
like in
ash.
the ash of and
It's in movies.
the ash of
It's like-
humans.
yeah,
like
it's well documented, bro.
it
The
is one
smoke
of the
from-
more well documented atrocities. Nazis were like kind of into
fashion and documentation.
Yeah, and documenting their horrific atrocities
Yeah,
as though it was like super nice that they were doing that. A big flex.
Yeah.
Baking the cookies, and the smokestacks would project certain shadows, but I guess they're not visible in the aerial photographs taken over the kitchens. Moreover, if you look at the
aerial photographs, were we talking about 1940s? Or were we talking about? I don't
He's
know.
doing classic like the showers were actually for showers and there were swimming pools. So like how could you claim that it
luxury.
was like
There are swimming pools.
Yeah,
Nice.
He's saying like it's just old school Holocaust denialism.
Based on nothing, by the way.
Yeah, it's just completely transparently made up.
The Nazi journals are like, no, we use these to exterminate people.
Well, that's why they
They're
always
like, no, it's showers.
That's why they always say like the Holocaust didn't happen, but it'd be really cool if it did.
Yeah,
you know
we
what I
wish
mean? That's
it
like what
did.
their follow up is usually.
The Holocaust didn't happen, but we're trying to make it real here, folks.
Yeah.
It's really not deep enough for mass cookie storage underground. And so there's a lot of things, you know, in the cookie kitchen, they say that the ovens are wooden and they have windows on them and they're not totally secure. And the ovens that they use, they actually did sort of an ad hoc use of that particular kind of oven, even though they made a perfectly good design for ovens for a different purpose, for delousing. I mean, you know, for something else. So none of it really adds up. I don't know. It just kind of doesn't really make sense. This crazy cookie.
Yeah, Nick has it all figured out there. This kid in his parents' basement has checkmated historians and literal documents from the Nazis. Finally, I know you're running out of time here.
Yeah.
We've had so much fun. But here's the last Nick Fuentes clip for you guys. He says,
For them too.
Jim Crow, segregation, who cares?
Number one, but number two, who cares? Who cares? You know, enough with the Jim Crow stuff. Who cares?
Right.
Oh, to drink out of a different water fountain. Big fucking deal.
Pause it for a second. I have to say something
they had to
here.
go to different school.
He's talking about segregation as though it's not a big fucking deal, right? Meanwhile, his entire argument about like white people being oppressed hinges on like other people having sex. Like he's like, white people are under attack and being replaced because people are getting into like committed loving relationships in interracial couples, which is like eliminating the white gene pool. And that is the worst form of oppression and bullying that could ever happen. Simultaneously, systemic discrimination that's codified and institutionalized is like, big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Just
it's a blaring hypocrisy. We care when it's white people. We don't care when it's black people.
It's just ridiculous.
Well, their water fountain in that famous picture was worse. Who cares? Grow up. Drink out of the fucking water fountain. It's water. It's the same. You know? And, you know, even if it was bad, who cares?
Even if it had lead in it, who cares?
Who cares? It's better. It's better in general. We all agree it was better for them. It's better for us. Better in general.
We all agree.
It was better for them.
It was better for them. We all agree. Yeah, so this guy, Trump met him with Kanye and said, this guy really gets me.
Well, Trump
Nick.
loves Tucker Carlson, and Tucker Carlson has ideas almost identical to Nick Fuentes. The only difference is Tucker Carlson will never say Jewish things. Like, he will never say things about Jews, right?
No.
That's the main difference between Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes, is that Tucker knows what he's allowed to say and what boundaries he's not allowed to push. That's it. That's the main difference there.
Yeah, he's way smarter about it. Ben now is reaping what he sowed, which was exactly the joke I made that I got banned for. He says, a good way not to accidentally dine with a vile racist, talking about Nick Fuentes, and anti-Semite and Kanye, I guess, you don't know, is to not to dine with a vile racist and anti-Semite you do know. Let me read that again because I think I butchered it. A good way not to accidentally dine with a vile racist anti-Semite you don't know is not to dine with a vile racist anti-Semite you do know. So he's talking about Trump hosting Ye, who brought Nick Fuentes. And these are his people, Ben. I don't even know what you're talking about. These are your folks, man.
Yeah. It's I made this joke before, but it's like the Onion article where it's like, why are all these homosexuals sucking my dick all the time? Like, why are all these people that I've aligned myself with constantly saying anti-Semitic things I don't understand?
Yeah, and so
why are all these anti-Semites that I've aligned myself with are being anti-Semitic?
They're on my payroll.
What the fuck?
They're supposed to be more obedient to me.
Yeah.
Shapiro is now beefing with Ye on Twitter. Shapiro starvingly accepts 100,000 from one of my opponents, then tries to trash me. Ye say, and I say, get him. I say, get him, Ye. You're right.
Let him fight, dude. It's
totally
great.
love
funny.
it. Love it. Ben says, sadly, you've trashed yourself. You didn't need my help. It wasn't me. It wasn't the Jews. It was you. Well, debatable there, Ben.
I think that a lot of Americans, as a final note, I'll say this much. I think that a lot of Americans hold on to white supremacist values without recognizing that said values are white supremacist, right? But moments like this, where those values are associated with overt white supremacy or overt Nazism, are moments where they go, no, I don't want that. That's crazy. That guy's fucking weird. Especially if especially if the vibes, and I can't believe I'm saying this is such a serious subject matter, but like vibes are very important in this regard. If it's like, you know, this relentless, weird, sniveling fucking nerd like Nick Fuentes, like most people are gonna look at that and go like, no, dude, you're like a nerd for racism. Like, I don't want to be associated with that. You know what I mean? Like the 1350 narrative, like the idea that like black people are criminals and violent. Like a lot of Americans feel that way. Okay, they feel that way, and it is a racist way to feel, especially if you are not recognizing the external factors, considering the external conditions that have created the never-ending cycle of socioeconomic conditions and poverty, right? Cycle of poverty, which begets violence. That is racist inherently, is an inherently racist statement. You learn that through social conditioning. So that's why I say, like, there's a baseline of racism that a lot of people in America are socially conditioned into believing. But the moment that you fucking flip the switch and say, no, I'm like textbook racist, I'm like a textbook Nazi, most people will look at that and go, nope, that's not for me. No, fuck that. Will it be a moment for self-reflection? I don't think so. These are, you know, these are institutionalized attitudes. It's going to be very difficult to overcome that, and you have to personally seek within that change. It's not going to happen with external forces usually. However, like I said, I think that this level of overt white supremacy is a toxic brand, so toxic that even Trump distanced himself from it.
Yeah, but they're making headway. That's again, but going off what you said, so I showed Ben is now jousting with Kanye and calling him an anti-Semite, and Nick Fuentes is anti-Semite. But just fucking last month, and this is what I'm saying, Ben Shapiro reaping what he sows, he's propping up people who are anti-Semitic or like anti-Semitic adjacent. Look what he said about...
I really don't care about people.
Look what the fuck he said about him last month.
I really don't care about people's response to that. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God.
Wow. I mean, frankly, it sounds fantastic.
We
Frankly,
love it.
Kanye
We love
sounds
Kanye.
much more sane than virtually everybody else in public life.
Right.
And again, we are a society that rewards people for twerking in thongs while being 150 pounds overweight. But if you have an artist who creates art in which people sing about
He's an
God,
artist.
he did that at a recent show, and where you wear a badge honoring the unborn, and where you say that you do your work on behalf of the Almighty rather than on behalf of the mewling gaggles of foolish press members who seem to be impressed mainly by transgressivism.
Yes.
That's the real crazy, according to the...
He loves Kanye. He's a genius. He's an
I really don't
artist.
care about
He's a
people.
trailblazer. We love him, right?
Yeah.
By the way, this is after Ye had said he's going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. And if we just go back a little tiny bit here, after
Yeah, he was trying to say like, oh, some of the stuff that he's saying is like maybe anti-Semitic, but maybe misunderstood or whatever. But like he's saying enough about the conservative movement that I agree with him. So, you know, he liked
Genius.
I tweeted about this before. It was like, it's the same shit. They loved it when
1
he
month
was
ago.
repeating Clandis Owens' talking points verbatim because those were anti-black talking points. But the moment he switched it over and like said some other stuff that Clandis Owens has said, at least in a way that is like overt, anti-Semitic, then all of a sudden it's a big no-no. It's like, whoa, you're giving the game away. Stop.
Wait, well, what's Ben Shapiro? The guy, he's the most Jewish motherfucker in the country. A good way not to accidentally dine with vile racist and Wait, so Kanye's now a vile racist and anti-Semite? What happened, bro? A month ago you were talking about he's a genius. Anyway, he's a piece of shit.
Fake friends. Phony.
Yeah, and like I said, you know, if I'm not going to say what I said last time because apparently that's offensive and anti-Semitic. Unlike Ben Shapiro, who was courting, promoting, platforming people that and complimenting people that want to basically kill Jews. He just tweeted this.
Oh, yeah.
Ye is clearly suffering from a mental breakdown. It's an act of cruelty to have him on the air at this point. He needs treatment, not spotlight. I agree that people need to stop airing him, but at the same time, I can't help but think that he's still running D for him.
Now what?
You know,
he wants the aid to go back to the roots and fucking go back to just being like, I'm Christian and you know, I'm anti-abortion and all this stuff, which of course comes with the package of anti-Semitism as well, depending on like what flavor of conservatism you have arrived at.
Yeah, well, so there it is. The country is fucking wild right now. The whole conservative movement is really, really, really going wild. And let's do it. Fuck it. Let's get Kanye and Nick Fuentes in there for P and VP, and let's just see what happens. What do we say? But actually, interestingly, I do think that Trump hosting Nick Fuentes and Ye actually hurt him a lot. I think people are not down with that, although we'll see, you know? So there it is. I guess you got to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you, Hassan. Nice to see you.
This was wonderful.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Next week, we're going to have, some very interesting things happen.
What?
Potentially.
Is that what you're talking about? Lisa Poole?
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to make it happen.
What?
Oh, it's scheduled already.
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
Yeah, I was reading the Discord. I was reading the Discord.
I love it. I love. So that's going to be fun. Yes. Tell us everything.
Yeah.
Is this a new clip? Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. Before you go.
Ending on one final note.
And
so you're in love with the look of it.
And he didn't kill 6 million Jews. That's just like factually incorrect.
Let's get the Ronald Reagan clip they showed me yesterday. Sorry, go ahead.
That's the
Ronald
bingo.
Reagan said that.
That's
cool
it.
outfit and stuff, and
I said this I think I said this like 3 months ago. I was like, Kanye West hasn't read the lore yet, deep enough to get to the fucking 6 million Jews who were not murdered in the Holocaust point, and he's arrived.
So wait, what? How did Alex react to that? Let me see.
Like factually incorrect.
Yeah, let's get the Ronald Reagan clip they showed me yesterday. Sorry.
He
moves on.
He's like, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I move on from that. Ronald Reagan,
pull him up.
Ronald Reagan also famously said African diplomats are monkeys. By the way, not exactly a beacon of pro-blackness there.
Not to throw you, I'm not trying to do anything with this, Ian. I'm genuinely not trying to do a meme. I know you used to be a fan of Kanye back before all this shit started.
Oh,
it must be so weird for you to see him like this. It's
brother.
just so fucking crazy. It's not even the same person. What is happening here? I mean, what are your thoughts, Ian?
I feel like as a old time Kanye fan, there was always a couple different directions that I don't have a camera. That he could go in. One is channeling all this creative energy into all sorts of, artistic things, and then just going completely off the rails. And so I'm not exactly shocked in a weird way.
Interesting.
It's just he went down the dark timeline, I guess.
Damn.
But
that's interesting.
I don't know.
I think the wrong people, he got in with the wrong people, man. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but it's so far gone now. He is completely. I don't think there's any sort of recourse to this whatsoever.
You can't. Yeah.
He is so it's done.
I wonder what's gonna happen. Where he's gonna be in 5 years from now. Can he survive this in any way? Not really.
I think what might start happening is streaming services are gonna take his music down. I think especially after today.
Yeah, today was the big.
It's over.
Finale.
I mean, it's funny because it shouldn't get to this point for people to recognize when someone is very clearly either mentally ill or also a Nazi, or why not both in the case of Kanye West. But it literally had to get to a point where he had to say for 4 hours straight on the fucking, Sandy Hook denial podcast that he loves Hitler against the guy who got sued successfully for billions of fucking dollars for denying Sandy Hook happening, looking like the sane one in that conversation, where even he has the understanding not to just openly fucking state that he loves Adolf Hitler. But Kanye was like, nah, I do. I fucking love that shit.
I kind of want to go back and watch that whole thing because it seems like a while.
And now he's to pay $200,000 a month in child support too, by the way.
I gotta say,
I don't know how he's gonna do that.
He's a billionaire. I don't know
how the fuck he's gonna do that.
Kim and Kanye aside of who they are, I mean, of whoever Kanye is now, but how does Kim Kardashian, who's probably richer than Kanye
at this point,
get $200,000 in child support?
I don't understand that either. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Divorce court, Ethan. Divorce court. It's led by the Jewish people. It's a Jewish divorce court. I mean, family court is the most radicalizing force in this country. I've talked about this. I've joked about this for many, many years now. And, I didn't realize that Kanye was going to fucking get this radicalized from that process. But you know,
yeah, this pushed
I
him a
didn't
little
realize
bit
he would
further.
go full fucking Nazi. Holy shit!
And they can't drop.
Someone says she's child support's based off income. Yeah, I know, but she's a gajillionaire. She's richer than he is.
Yeah.
Also, if they're divorced, she must have had a prenup with him because if they're divorcing and she makes more, theoretically, she should be the one paying his ass alimony or.
Yeah.
But apparently they live with her.
Well, his child support is. I don't think Kanye West is coming anywhere near his children for after all this shit. Okay, I'll be honest. Like I doubt any judge is going to be like, no, we should let you be around your children.
Yeah, it's sad. Those kids do need a lot of protection, to be honest. It probably costs a lot of fucking money to have 24-hour like security team. Someone says she's not richer than him. I think she's richer than him. I think Kim
She might be
Kardashian-
richer than him now.
Dude, and like the Skims thing has been I think Kim Kardashian is richer.
Get your fucking ass up and
Like
work.
genuinely. I think she's been richer though, too. Like Kim Kardashian net worth. 1.8 billion. She's way motherfucking richer than Kanye.
She passed him in 2022.
That's this year.
L.
Yeah, she's rich as motherfuck. I'm telling you. But whatever, who cares? They're both super rich. But yeah, they live with her. Okay, they live with her. They need the protection. And there it is. They both agreed to the terms of the settlement, right? They came to... yeah, I feel sad for the kids, man. That fucking sucks so bad. But it is what it is. And someone says Pete Davidson actually radicalized Kanye more than
Yes.
divorce court.
I think that is a big component. Certainly, I agree.
Shit. I got to tell you, I think Pete Davidson's got to be breathing a sigh of relief with Kanye on this absolute warpath now. He doesn't want to get in the line of that. But anyway, okay, we got to wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
We'll see you guys tomorrow, Friday after dark. Hassan, great to see you as always. We'll see you guys next week with Tim Pool's sister. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.